Welcome to Philippine TVET, Skills for Success. In this series, we break down the specific qualifications you need to land some of today's most exciting jobs.
Today, we're jumping into a really cool high-tech qualification from TESDA, the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. We're looking at Production Operation for Sawing Wafers, Level 3. So let's get into what this actually is and the awesome career it can open up for you. All right, let's talk about your career. We're looking at a super important role, right at the center of the modern electronics industry. And hey, forget any old school ideas about assembly lines. This is all about high-tech precision and being part of the team that makes the tiny components that power, well, everything.
And you know what the best part is? This qualification gets you ready for a very specific job. Once you've got the certification, you are set to work as a production operator, specializing in something called saw dicing or sawing. That's literally the job title you'll be going for.
A high-tech job in a growing industry. Sounds pretty good, right? But what's the actual path? How do you get from here to there?
Well, that is where the official pathway comes in. TESDA has laid out a really clear set of standards you need to master. Think of this qualification as your personal roadmap to getting that job. Okay, so this is the official description from TESDA. I know, it's a mouthful, but stick with me. It basically covers the whole shebang. Safety, checking materials, setting up the machines, doing the actual wafer sawing, and of course, making sure the quality is perfect. It's the complete 360-degree view of the job.
So, you probably noticed that description mentioned sawing wafers a bunch of times. It's kind of the whole point of the job. So for anyone new to this, what in the world are we talking about?
Here you go. A sawn wafer is a super thin slice of silicon. It's the foundation, the very base material for all those tiny little semiconductor devices. We're talking about the computer chips in your phone, your laptop, pretty much every piece of electronics you own. It all starts right here. All right, so we've seen the job, we get the big picture. Now let's dig into the details, the actual hands-on skills that you're going to master to become a pro at this.
The whole qualification really boils down to 5 essential pillars. Just 5 core competencies that, once you've got them down, make you a seriously skilled and valuable person in this industry.
And here they are laid out for you. Let's walk through them. First up, Step 1, ensure safety and cleanliness. This is non-negotiable in a high-tech space. Then, Step 2, verify materials and data, because you got to start with the right info. Next, Step 3, you prepare the machinery. Step 4 is the main event. Operate the wafer sawing equipment. And finally, Step 5, inspect for quality, making sure every single piece is absolutely perfect.
So what does that look like on the job? Well, you'll be checking special ESD, that's electrostatic discharge, uniforms, because even a tiny spark can ruin these things. You'll be matching data cards to materials, tweaking machine settings, doing the actual sawing and cleaning, and then using powerful microscopes to check your work. These are the real-world skills employers are looking for. So that's the breakdown of what it takes. Now, let's wrap this up and talk about what it all means for you and your future.
Look, here's the bottom line. This whole qualification is a direct investment in your career. It gives you certified, provable skills for a very specific job that is in demand right now in the electronics industry. It's a straight line from your training right to a great job.
So there it is, a clear pathway to a skilled technical career on the cutting edge of modern manufacturing. The only real question left is, are you ready to start building the skills for your own success?